there seems to be double standards within this our institution called Parliament of Uganda, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, last week there are some citizens of Uganda that came to Parliament with placards protesting against one of our colleagues, the Honourable Theodore Ssenyonyi. They came the first day, and he wasn't in. They came the first day, they entered into Parliament nicely with their placards. Then they came the following day. They were still ushered in, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, you received them on behalf of the Speaker. You asked that a few of them come to meet you from the group which came to Parliament. And some of us were happy that this Parliament is able to be accessed decently by people who are saying we are peacefully protesting. Today, Right Honourable Speaker, there are some young people who, as we have been witnessing, have been coming to Parliament in similar fashion with placards, marching, saying they have concerns about corruption in Parliament and elsewhere, and they were coming in similar fashion like those ones to come and raise their concerns here in Parliament before us and before you, Right Honourable Speaker. Many of them have been bundled up, they have been beaten up, many are in jail. And so I thought, the same way, Right Honourable Speaker, you received those who were protesting apparently against one of our honourable colleagues, you would receive them in similar manner, because they have concerns as citizens of this country, concerns about Parliament of Uganda, concerns about many government entities, concerns about corruption, Right Honourable Speaker. I don't know why they were not accorded the same kind of treatment, the same kind of respect, because they were not coming to fight. They did not have daggers, knives, or whatever the case might be. They had placards similar to the other one. So I thought, Right Honourable Speaker, you would help us understand. I don't know whether it was an order from your office, maybe not, but at least I saw the other ones, you received them. For these ones, it has not happened. Why, Right Honourable Speaker? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. I want to join you in welcoming colleagues back from recess. Right Honourable Speaker, quick issues for me to thrash out. Yesterday, some of our colleagues were arrested and are still in jail, together with other citizens. The mentioned colleagues are Honourable Hassan Chirumira from Katikamu South, the Honourable Charles Tevandeke, Bale County, the Honourable Francis Zake from Mitiana Municipality, and other citizens. They are in Luzira as we speak, simply because they went to attend a regular press conference at their party's political headquarters, for the avoidance of doubt, the National Unity Platform headquarters. Honourable Speaker, I think it would be a good thing for government to help us understand the seeming double standards there are, because several other political entities keep operating, but for some, it doesn't get to happen, to the extent that even members of Parliament who are going to their party headquarters to attend a press conference, together with other people, get to be bundled up and roughed up, and they're in jail, apparently, for going to attend an unlawful assembly. I think it would be good that government helps us understand that matter. Secondly, Right Honourable Speaker, this Parliament was approached by government to rationalize a couple of entities. And this Parliament went through an entire process to do that. The reasoning by government was twofold. One, there is duplication of roles. There's an entity handling certain matters, another entity doing the same work, so duplication. The other reason given by government was that it was important that we save taxpayers' money. And Parliament, in many respects, listened, because it made sense, logically, politically, and otherwise. And so many entities were rationalized by this House. Right Honourable Speaker, you chaired some of those sessions. What's baffling, though, is we seem to make one step forward and then two steps forward. Backwards. Thank you. One step forward, two steps backwards. Honorable Speaker, recently we saw government coming up with a new unit.
Just Honorable Ssenyonyi. Honorable colleagues, today allow free sitting for colleagues who are standing there. Please. Honorable Miyingo, you can sit next to Honorable Sarirwa. Please, free sitting. Let's continue, Honorable. Sorry for the...
Right, Honorable Speaker, we have seen government recently, while we're in the process of rationalization, coming up with a new unit which they have called the State House Revenue Intelligence and Strategic Operations Unit that was created to fight corruption in URA. We ask, is this not duplication? Because we have several anti-graft fighting entities. Why not empower them as opposed to creating a new entity? This might not be a creature of statute as is the case with others, but it's a full-fledged unit that's meant to have operational funds. It's meant to have a structure. Why? Government needs to help us understand, because you came here and told us, let's rationalize entities, cut down on expenditure. But you're creating new entities to do work that, in our view, should be executed by already existing entities, which we should be empowering. If we think they're not doing good enough work, if we think some of the people they are in are not competent or whatever the case might be, throw them out, replace them with those who are qualified. Why? Still on this issue, Honorable Speaker, the person who was appointed to lead this unit, a one David Kalemera, is a convict of tax fraud, right, Honorable Speaker? I ask, are we setting a thief to catch a thief? And right, Honorable Speaker, I want to lay on table a judgment, because these are not my words. When I say he's a convict of tax fraud, I want to lay on table a judgment by a court of law in Uganda. This is Uganda versus Kalemera David and others, in which Justice Gidudu convicted them for tax fraud. And this is, so I'm laying this on table, right, Honorable Speaker. This is the person that's been appointed to fight corruption. He was convicted for corruption, for tax fraud. It does not make sense at all, right, Honorable Speaker. People are saying I should...
maybe the full citation.
That's all right. I just wanted to redeem Parliament's time, but since you have allowed, right, Honorable Speaker...
the case number.
Republic of Uganda, in the High Court of Uganda, Anti-Corruption Court at Kololo, criminal case number 7 of 2018. And the parties, Uganda being the prosecutor versus one Kalemera David as accused number 1, accused number 2 Semanda Ian Paul, accused number 3 Kazibwe Ronald. And this is a judgment of court that convicted these people. So somebody who was convicted of corruption has now been appointed to fight corruption. It does not make sense, right, Honorable Speaker. And right, Honorable Speaker, these are the kind of things that annoy the citizens of Uganda who don't think we are serious about the fight. Because when we are appointing corrupt people, according to court, to fight corruption, people get agitated. Finally, right, Honorable Speaker, and this one I request that it be addressed by yourself, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Ssenyonyi, just a minute.
The rules are very clear.
No, just a minute. Honorable colleagues, when I'm chairing the House, never access a microphone without my permission. Please. And why I'm emphasizing this, the people of the Hansard are complaining. 4 people are speaking in a microphone and they fail to get a record of who is on the phone. So, and anything spoken from here must be on record. So I request that one we keep, so that we make it very easy for our record to look in and monitor.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Finally, Right Honorable Speaker, the other 2 issues we are seeking for government to clarify, but this particular matter, the final one, I request yourself, because as far as I am concerned, it should be clarified by office, Right Honorable Speaker.
You know, these little people think for us we don't read. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues,
Honorable Gilbert Oranya, what's the problem?
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, she put it clearly that the role of the security is to take care of this country, of the government. Right Honourable Speaker, the members of Parliament who were arrested, they were arrested when they were going to attend the press conference as usual. Right Honourable Speaker, each and every week, all parties have their presser. NUP, as a political party, invited its members of Parliament and comrades to attend press conference. And right now, the Red Hall Prime Minister, she is insinuating that those members of Parliament, they were intending to disorganize this country. Right Honourable Speaker, there were no evidence. If someone is moving to attend a press conference, what evidence do you have that the person wanted to disorganize the government?
Your point of order?
Right Honourable Speaker, is the Right Honourable Prime Minister in order to insinuate that all those ones who are ever going to attend press conference are going with an intention of disorganizing this government when you don't know what they are going to talk about? Is he in order?
Thank you. Now, honorable colleagues, if you are seated in my chair, you'll find guiding on a point of order on matters of how people interpret situations becoming difficult. To her, they had the intention. To you, they didn't. Now, I think both of you are correct. Because each one of you, you're entitled to your own opinion and interpretation. Because these are issues of opinions. These are issues of opinions. So, right on the Prime Minister conclude. Attorney General, you wanted to add on something?
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker and colleagues, I think, Right Honourable Speaker, you have ruled quite well. And since they are both correct, the judge where the matter is will be the final arbiter. I beg to submit.
Right Honourable Prime Minister, that's closed. We got your issue. Let's not reopen
that's where
that
I'm
one.
going,
Yeah.
Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable colleagues, everybody here is aware that the President has got executive powers to appoint. He has executive powers, I repeat, to appoint any person. Because I've seen him even appoint some members of the opposition. Yes, so I believe this question is not for me. It will go to the appointing authority.
Now, honorable colleagues, no, right Honourable Prime Minister, don't bother yourself.
Secondly, honourable members, I want to I need your protection, Right Honourable Speaker. Honourable members, I want you to also appreciate that people change. Change is a fact of life, and so people can change and be good people. Secondly, if you want to catch somebody, you send there somebody who is knowledgeable.
Now, honorable colleagues, order, honorable colleagues. Order, honorable colleagues. Yes. Honorable colleagues, what's very critical is that we have sectoral committees which handle these matters. I would really want to leave it to